Are you tired of feeling stretched thin? Juggling being a wife, being a mom, income, eating enough protein, that seems like a full-time job these days. All wondering how you can ever have time for yourself? I want to show you a way to have financial security from home without stress, even if your 10-year-old is better with tech than you are. By the end of this video, you're gonna know how to start a simple, flexible online business that gives you more time with your family, that builds financial stability with support every step of the way. I get to work with moms just like you, skeptical, why can't I never say that word? Skeptical of online business, worried about the tech side, and unsure if they can handle just one more thing. The system that was created for busy people. It was created around a 2-hour workday. It was created to be a simple step-by-step system that works for you so that you can do the things that you love while it's working behind the scenes. I've got proof to show you a little bit later, so you're going to want to stay tuned for that. But if this is sounding like anything that you want to get involved with, or anything that's sounding like it might be something you want to learn more about, comment more time down below and I'll send you a free guide with just some more information. Okay, on to the first point. I know moms are intimidated by starting something new, especially their own business. But think about how many things that we juggle on a day-to-day basis. The system is designed with simplicity in mind. So no complicated tech, no complicated setup. And if you really don't like tech, somebody else in the back office can do it for you. But it is easier than you think, and you can have it set up in no time. My favorite part about this program is you do it around your own schedule. So you pick the time that you want to work. If that's before the kids wake up, great. If that's after they go to bed, awesome. I know some moms that even they create their content while they're in the pickup line to pick up their kids. So I think that's wonderful. You can just really find the time that works best for you and your family. And nobody's standing over you or giving you a direct deadline or anything like that. You don't have to be on calls at a certain time. Everything's recorded. So it's really what works around your family, and it's all around your timeline, and that's how it was designed. And lastly, I just want to share a little bit of a webinar of this woman's story, and I just found it so inspiring, and it just really hit me hard as a mom, and I just want to share it with you guys today. I'll put a link down below to the actual webinar, so if you want to watch the full one, you can. But just watch this little clip and let me know down below what you think.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, it's so inspiring to hear the stories. And every time when someone tells their story, it just tugs onto my heart as a mother. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Lizelle. I'm from South Africa. And just about 7 months ago, I was sitting right there where you are sitting right now, depressed, not wanting to get up in the morning. I was already working in my beauty salon, which I started because I wanted to be flexible. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I wanted to be in control of my own time. But I ended up working so much because I needed more money. And when I needed more money, I needed to book more clients. So at the end of the day, I was missing out on my kids growing up. I was getting home at night, not having time for anyone because I was peopled out. Now, if you have been in customer service or if you've had clients, you will know what that means. You are peopled out. You don't have time or energy for anyone else. And I remember my daughter coming home the one day. Now, think about it. I was working extremely hard. And put in the comments there, if you are working hard, has working hard ever made you rich? Because I can tell you, I have worked my butt off in my life. I've always been a hard worker. And it was just never enough. And the point in my life came last year when my daughter came. I'm a mother of 3 daughters, and she came after school and she gave me a letter from the school that she already wrote, and the school wrote, and she read it. And the school said, you are not allowed to bring your child back to school if you don't pay up the school fees. Now that day, I went home and I locked the door and I cried in my pillows. Oh man, I get so emotional. Sorry. And no one was seeing me crying in the pillow because I was just asking the question, when is this going to stop? When is the surviving going to stop? When can I just have a life with my children and just enjoy it? Life cannot be this hard. And I remember this opportunity found me. I actually didn't go looking for it. It found me. I had this woman coming to my beauty salon the one day. She spent over 13,000 on her face. And I was like, hey, what do you do for a living? I live in a small town. That's big money. And she was like, okay, she does digital marketing. And I remember asking her, what is it? And I went and I Googled about it. What she didn't know was I was desperate for change. I was so ready. I was just not willing to go work for a boss anymore because I also know what it stole from me. I missed my child's little one's first concert. She didn't have a mommy with her because I had to get onto a plane to Johannesburg for business. I've missed out on a lot and I was done missing out on life. I was done living by the breadline. So I attended a webinar much like you are today, and I attended this webinar, and I remember hearing people telling me the amount of money they were making. And I was sitting there saying to myself, if they can do it, I can do it. But a million sounded just too good to be true for me. So I gave myself a target and I said, if I can just make 20,000 Rand a month, then I would be happy. Now, 20,000 Rand a month is about $1,200. That's what I wanted to make a month because in my mind, I was going to still be in my beauty salon, still working and do this part-time because I was so desperate for change. 5 weeks in, I completely left my beauty salon business because I knew then what I found. I found finally a way to work smarter, not harder. I mastered a 2-hour workday. I made 1 million South African Rand in less than 6 months. I'm standing at 1.6 million, 30,000. I am so close to 2 million this year. This is what I've made this year. I am making more in a day than I did a month in my beauty salon. You can come up with so many excuses that you're sitting right there. But let me ask you this. How desperate are you for change? Because change is a click away, literally. I had no idea what digital marketing was. I had no idea what I was in for. And I remember saying to myself, I know myself. I'm a hard worker. If I follow this step-by-step system that everyone's talking about and it doesn't work, then there's something wrong with the system. Now, let me tell you, this lady sitting in front of you, Michelle O'Neill, she told us that this system is proven to work and it converts 50%, and she gave us all analytics. I'm proof of telling you that it 100% happened exactly the way she explained it. If you are willing to follow a step-by-step system and get out of your own way of feeling insecure, feeling that maybe it's not for you, or always looking at your past, thinking that that's just the way life is. I'm here to tell you, you can change your generational wealth. You can change that generational struggle that you've been struggling with. You can change your future. It takes one person to put in the work to change everyone's life, and it will touch your family and your children's life. Thank you so much.
Isn't she amazing? And her story goes on to talk about how she just bought her house on the harbor, on the water, and just all good things for her. I don't know if this is for you or if any of this is as exciting to you guys as it is to me, but if anyone wants to learn any more about this, comment down below, more time, and I can send you some information. You can also go to the link that's down there below too, or go to the website you'vegotwealth.com. You can go to any of those different areas and find more information, but I would love to help you get started. I'm, like I said, really passionate about this area and helping women, in particular moms, but women, just grow their own business and see what they're capable of.